right. I think the recording has started. So
Yes.
thank you very much for granting me this opportunity to share some information. And I believe we should have some headway going forward. Basically, I have some teams outside the country, and I have some persons in Belgium and some persons in UK. I have in US, but I'm the one managing the person's account directly. And the method I use is a bit different. The person is not using Bitcoin. So there is another method that I use through a service center over there. So I was also trying to see if I could get the service center to connect and join us in this meeting. But I believe it should still be very early for them. So her name is Chantel, the owner of the service center. Her name is Chantel, and she's based in Texas. I don't know where you are based, but if you guys also want to look at that option, it's also available. But I've dropped the link, and if she's available, she will join us in this meeting. So for the Bitcoin, we have actually, okay, first, the two things we'll talk about will be, one, how to deposit funds or how to buy CHY points using Bitcoin, or how to make withdrawals using Bitcoin. But before we talk about using Bitcoin, that means you should know how to use Bitcoin. I believe that. When we talk about using Bitcoin, we should know that Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that you can be able to use from anywhere in the world. It's a universal currency. So all you need to do is to create a Bitcoin wallet, and you can be able to buy some Bitcoins from your local currency through what is called exchanges or sellers. There are people who buy and sell Bitcoin. So you can be able to we have platforms that you can be able to buy and sell Bitcoins. So you can be able to buy that and credit some Bitcoins into your wallet, and you can use that to make payment to any platform that you want. So if it is CHY, you can be able to make payment to the CHY platform based on the quantity of Bitcoins that will be required for whatever you want to pay for. So we'll walk through that step by step, and we'll just see what it's like. But for you that is based in US, I think the platform I will recommend for you will be a platform called Local Bitcoins. Local Bitcoins is a lot more universal in the sense that we have almost all countries are there. So what I'll do is, I think, Broby, I sent that to you. I sent the link for the Local Bitcoins to you yesterday, did I?
No.
I didn't? Okay.
No.
I'll forward it to you right away so that maybe you can forward to them, and they can be able to click on it and they can register. But it's not, the registration and the approval to use it is not automatic. They normally go through some verifications. I've just sent you the link now. Buy or sell Bitcoin from dealers in your country. Register on Local Bitcoins and get verified. All right. So when you create the account using your email, you can use a Gmail, and you create the account. Make sure you write down all your usernames, password, email you used, all those things. They are very important because at some point maybe you may forget. So write them in a safe place, and you can be able to refer back to it. So I don't know if you've seen what I sent to you, Brother B.
It hasn't arrived though.
Oh, really? Okay. Hold on. Just hold on a minute. Okay, so while that is loading, so
yeah, it has just dropped.
Okay, just dropped now. Okay.
Yep.
There is also another step by step how to withdraw in Bitcoins that I will also send to you, and you can forward to them.
Okay.
All right.
I have it.
Okay. So if you are using your system, you can click on it, and you can do start a registration, maybe now or later. You can try it out, and it can work for you. Let me
Yeah, we would like to try it later.
okay, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get another step by step, some steps that I wrote out sometime that can be able to guide you. So while that is loading, so the local Bitcoin is a universal platform where you can be able to buy Bitcoins from local dealers within your country. Local dealers within your country. You can actually buy Bitcoins or you can sell Bitcoins. So what I'll do now, I'll just share my screen so that you can see what it looks like, and we can be able to advance from there. I would have suggested Luno to you or some other easier ones, but those ones, I'm not sure they're available for US. I'm not sure they're available or they have dealers for US. I'm not sure, because I tried changing my settings to US, but nothing popped up. So I'll just quickly share my screen now so that you see what the local Bitcoins look like, and take it up from there. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you can see my screen.
Not really.
Not yet.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So this is what local Bitcoins looks like, and it's just a platform where you can be able to find dealers that can buy or that can sell your Bitcoins at any time. Okay, now this is what, if I come here, I just click on, let me say, let's say you have activated your account, and they've verified you, then you can be able to have access to it like this, all right? So this is what the dashboard looks like, but I've not done much activity with this. I'm trying to give, bear it in mind, there are so many Bitcoin wallets in the world right now, okay? But this particular one is like an exchange where you can be able to meet with people that you can buy and sell at the same time. There are some wallets that all they do is just to store the coins, just like a bank. But with this one helps you to meet people that can buy or sell your coins in exchange for your Naira or your dollars. You understand? At any given time. So I'll go to the top here. You see here, buy Bitcoin. Here you see sell Bitcoin, all right? So let me click on buy Bitcoin. And then let's see what comes up. Okay, so this is showing me dealers that are available now in Nigeria to buy. It's showing me their banks. It's showing me their banks and all that. It's showing me their rates, their limits. And if I want to buy, I click on this, on any of these, all right? Likewise, if I want to sell, I click on this. This is the buy side. If I want to sell, I click on this side, all right? And it automatically will change the screen to dealers that can sell. Hold on again. Okay. All right. Okay. So it has changed now to people that are ready for them to buy your Bitcoins. You are the ones selling now. You are the ones selling. All right. So it shows you people that are ready to deal with. All right. These are the persons too. You see them and their banks just right there. So you can see anyone you can deal with. Okay. Let me go to US. So now if you want to work you are in the US, all you need to do is come here and you change your country to USA. But when you get registered, it will automatically identify your location. All right, it will automatically set for USA because it will identify your IP as a USA IP address, and it will automatically be showing you results for USA. So, but I'm in Nigeria now, so I'll have to change the country so that it can show me dealers in USA. So I'm selecting USA now. And let me click on search. So it's going to show me. So here now it's showing me dealers now in USA. All right. So it's showing me. I'm going for all offers, all online offers. All right. You can be able to change the settings. All right. You can see here, you can select all online offers. That's dealers that are online right now with different offers. And you can be able to see different options, people that you want different methods, cash deposit, check, credit card, Google Pay, green dot card. This is international. I think the list goes on. They have PayPal and so many of them, OKPay, all of them. So you can take your time and like just see everything. You see World Remit, people that can use World Remit methods. So you just select the one you want, all right? Then you see dealers that are dealing with that. But right now, it's set on all online offers. That's those who are online right now. So if you look here, you see different dealers, all right, who are online. You see them. These are the payment methods that they have available. These are different payment methods. We have PayPal, Payer, so many of them, all of them. So they're all there. So all you need to do now, if you want to deal with anyone, you check the limits. You check their limits, all right, to know the amount you want to transfer, or maybe you want to sell. So if it matches, if it tallies with the limits that you want, let's say you want to do $1,000 now. So if you see here now, this person is within 50 to 500, so you can't work with that one. All these ones are below 1,000. Okay, now we have somebody here that can do within $100 to $1,000, so you can work with this person. Okay, so that's the limit, and we have another one here, and just like that. So this person can do up to $2,000, just like that. This person can do up to 70,000 US dollars, and he's using a Western Union, all right? So you can also see more results here. That's if you want to sell your Bitcoins. Also, if you want to buy, you click the buy section. The buy section is right up here. You click on it. Let's wait for it to load. Load. Okay, so this is the buy section, right? So you see people with PayPal, National Bank Transfer, MoneyGram, all of them. So they are all here. So that's basically what this platform helps you to do. So along the line, you need to put in Along the line, you need to also verify your account. When you sign up, they will ask you for some verifications. You need to put up your ID, and they will ask, but I think I can walk you through that step by step as you're going through it. All you need to do is from the settings, they can be able to tell you different stages of your verification. Under the settings here, you can be able to see different, for your profile, you see some verifications here. My email is verified, my phone number is verified, identity here is saying not verified. So you need to do some of these verifications. But what it does is this: the more you verify, the more the more access they are giving to you to the amount you can be able to transact at any given time. All right. So this is basically how to use this. So you need to take your time and study it and digest it. All right. So you can be able to see what you can be able to do with it. So this is just for you to know how to use the platform. Then we have all the sections here. This is for settings. There's a profile section. There's a security section where you can be able to add two-factor verification. You can change your password here. You can add two-factor verification and a lot more. But don't make it too difficult and don't make it too easy. If you make it too difficult, maybe you might forget at some point. But I think your password, email verification, and maybe if you want to add two-factor verification, if you know how to use it very well, then you can add. Then for the verification section, yeah, they'll need to get you verified. And these are the different levels of verification, right? These are the different levels. And these are, anyone you complete, that determines the amount of the capacity you can deal with. All right, like this one now, they verified me for this first level. So here now I can do up to 1,000 euro. I can do up to 1,000 euro per year. That's my trade volume. So if I want something more, I need to verify for this higher level. Like this one now, it says I can do up to 20,000 euro per year. While this is 200,000 euro per year, and this one is unlimited. So these are the volumes you can be able to do based on your verification level. Then that's it. Okay, now what you see up here now, where you see this big B, that B is your Bitcoin icon. And what you see here, these small fractions you see here, is your money. That is your money. So whatever you see here, if it changes from 000 to, and you start seeing some figures here, you know that some money has entered your Bitcoin wallet. All right, it's been credited. So how can you be able to receive Bitcoin, and how can you be able to send Bitcoin? What connects you from one Bitcoin wallet to another Bitcoin wallet is what is known as a Bitcoin wallet address. That Bitcoin wallet address is like an email address. It's like an email address, all right? Okay, I think we have Chantel here. She has joined us eventually from US. Chantel, thank you very much. Are you there? Can you hear us? Hello, Chantel.
I'm actually here, but I just woke up, so may not have the best voice and may not be able to show my face. I saw your Zoom. Yeah, I saw the message a little bit late, so I just woke up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So
let me just quickly introduce the persons you're seeing here from the. Okay, okay, they're all wearing glasses. So, okay, you can see Mr. Eric. Okay, you can see Mr. Eric Obi. He's a powerful leader here in Nigeria, CHY representative here in Nigeria. And the two beautiful man and woman that you're seeing are also
Hi.
Two powerful leaders also in USA. They are based in the US and they are also in CHY mode. So
Okay.
we're trying to see how we can be able to establish a connect for them to be able to handle their transactions effectively based on being able to get US dollars credited to their bank accounts and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically what we're trying to establish here. Thank you very much for joining us. I know it's really very impromptu for you. I wasn't really expecting you make it, but thank you very much. So
You're welcome.
Hey, Chantel.
I would have really loved to see you guys. Maybe you can see me too, but I'm still in bed. I'm so sorry. I just had to, respond to his message. Yeah.
I'm sure we can do it some other time, okay?
That's true. Thank you.
Right.
okay. So I was actually hoping that we could use one of the method that we talked about sometime. Chantal, I was hoping that maybe we could connect through you somehow. Maybe we can do the cross bridge system, and maybe if it is possible for them to get payments through you. I don't know. Sir, please, what's your location in US, sir?
North Carolina, Raleigh. Okay. Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay. All right. Chantal is in Texas, so I don't know. So maybe Chantal, we may need to look at that option also, so that you can throw more light if there will be any possibility for them to get payments through you, and they can do a cross-bridge system. So I don't know if you can throw a little light on that. If you're free to talk about it now, fine. But if you're free to talk about it later, no problems. We can give you some time to put yourself together while we talk about other things.
No, that's fine. I can explain. So, like you said, the cross bridge is something that can be done by the customer service. I used to do it for most members, but I stopped because it's a little bit stressful, trying to get it across and everything. But if you can actually go ahead and initiate it with the customer service, it's very easy. You just need to contact them and say you're trying to transfer your points to me. And if you're under my service center, they'll be able to transfer your points to me in maybe maximum of 2 days. Sometimes it takes hours, and then you'll be able to get your payments sent to you by Zelle or Cash App. So those are the two options we have at the moment, because we don't have a bank on the back office. So it's that easy. It's not complicated at all.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll explore that option. But if there are other options too, we would like to hear about them. Possibly from Jeff.
Okay. Hey, sure, yeah. Sure. We'll get to that part. I just wanted to catch up with her since she just joined, so that we don't take much of her time, because I know it's still very early for her there. So the cross-bridge system. Chantal, what if the person is not under your service center? Can that still be possible for the person to do the cross bridge to you?
Yeah, this is mostly for those not under my network. It could be possible, but I don't want to stress myself too far helping people from other centers, unless it's really kind of a one-on-one connection with someone I know. I've done that to some people, but just feel like I'm going to be putting myself in a lot of stress trying to help people from other centers. So this is just something that can be on a personal note with somebody I know and trying to help, but I'm not going to extend it to people that are not under my center. But it's possible to get it done.
Okay, so I please want to appeal to you, because these two persons that are meeting here, I can say it's just like you dealing with me directly. But going forward, I will also recommend that in case they have persons in US that they also want to register, or they want to sign up in US, they should also use your service center for the registration. So I believe we can be able to have a win-win situation somewhere along the line with that. But for them, for now, I would just appeal to you to just grant them that permission just for them. But any other person coming in through them should use your service center for registration. So if that's okay with you, then I think that'll be fine.
I will have to discuss this with my other admins. I'm actually the leader, but I work with other people. So we try to keep our policies across the board. And I'll only get to you later, maybe when we have spoken with them, and then we'll see what we can do.
All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Okay, so with that being said, my bosses, you've heard from her. I really wanted to get her to connect so that we can look at it from both angles. We are talking about the Bitcoin option. So while that Bitcoin option is there, well, we're working on it because you have to go through a learning process to understand how it works. So while you're still doing that, you can still be getting the funds from her. So, and I will also recommend that if you have people in the US that maybe you want to also sign up, then using her service center will come in handy and it will really benefit everyone. So maybe you can look at that option. I'll send you the username of our service center, and you can see what you can make out of it while you're doing your registrations. Okay, so going forward with the information about the Bitcoin, I was trying to talk about how the local Bitcoin platform works, and now we are on this stage of how to send Bitcoins or receive Bitcoins. So when you want to do that, you come here and you look at wallet. And you click on wallet. It will bring you to somewhere like this. Okay, now you see this is your balance, and it's showing you here how much you can be able to send after the transfer fees, because it will show you what's in your wallet, it will show you your transfer fees, and it will show you what can be able to leave the maximum that can be able to leave your account. Now, receiving Bitcoin address, that is the Bitcoin address of whoever you want to transfer the Bitcoins to. It's a long alphanumeric code that you copy. You make sure you don't miss anything at the beginning and the end. Make sure it's complete, and you paste it right inside here. Once you paste it inside here, that is like the person's email address. All right. You know, we don't have two email addresses in the world. It's always unique. It's a unique code. So that is how this code is unique. It is not two in the world. So that identifies that person, and it identifies the person's wallet. So your Bitcoin wallet is like your bank account. So whatever you're putting, this address you're putting now is like the person's bank account number. So when you send it, it goes straight to the person. All right, so the next thing here is the amount, the quantity in Bitcoin. We have smaller fractions of Bitcoin. You can get some quantities in like 0.01 blah 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 blah. That is called Satoshi. It's a smaller quantity of the Bitcoin. So one Bitcoin now is very expensive. One Bitcoin is going for about $9,000 or thereabout. One Bitcoin is going for like $9,000. So for you to buy smaller quantities of it, so you get it in 0.00 something fractions. You understand? That's how you can be able to buy smaller quantities of it. So you put whatever quantity you want to put in there, and the next thing you do is you can put a description. You send whatever write whatever you want to put in there. Then you put in, you see the amount. What's this? Okay, you can be able to select the amount either in dollar. This is if you want to select, if you want to put in the amount in dollars, I believe this should automatically. Okay, if I put in, if you see what is happening here now, if I type in the amount, let's say you're using USD, and I type in here now, I type in maybe 1,000 USD. As I've typed in 1,000 USD, now if you come up to this place where they wrote amount in Bitcoin, you see it has automatically filled in the quantity in Bitcoin. It's now 0.0768, blah, 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 blah. So it automatically calculates the quantity in Bitcoin for you. Likewise, if you want to put it in the Bitcoin quantity, it will automatically generate the equivalent in Naira or dollar for you, depending on the currency you're using. So after that, you now click on continue, and the Bitcoin will go straight to the person. It will go straight to the person that you're sending it to. So now let's assume maybe you want to buy Bitcoins. Also, let's say you bought Bitcoins and you want to send the payment to CHY. Let's say you want to buy some CHY points. You want to buy some CHY points and you want to make payments to the company using Bitcoin. So before you do that, you should have bought at least the required quantity into your Bitcoin wallet. So it should be reflecting on your dashboard somewhere up here. While you now come here to your CHY platform, you go to your CHY platform and you go to recharge. You go to the recharge section. Let me, I think I need to use another, I need to use another browser for this so that I can have both of them, hopefully. Okay. Use another browser for this. Hold on, let me use another browser to log into my account so that, okay. Okay, I don't know if you can see this screen now. Let me reshare this so that I can see this other screen. So can you see this screen now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, all right. So let's say you want to recharge, all right? You go to recharge. You go to recharge. And okay. Now, first thing you do is you select the company account, the method you want to pay with, all right? Now we're talking about using Bitcoin. You come here and you select BTC. You select BTC. Now when you select BTC, the company's bank Bitcoin address will appear. Now this is the alphanumeric code that I told you about, all right? This is what it looks like, okay? So you have to copy this completely. Make sure you don't miss anything at the beginning and the end. Copy it, and you go to the other. Oh, okay, are you seeing the screen too? Are you seeing this?
Yep.
Okay.
We're seeing it.
Yes, please.
Okay. So you come here under this receiving a Bitcoin address. You paste the CHY Bitcoin wallet address there. So once you paste it in, now you know what you want to buy. You should know the what they call it, the VIP package you want to buy, you want to purchase. Do you want to purchase is it VIP2, VIP3, VIP4? So if whatever one you want, then you know the quantity in dollars that you should be able to write here. Recharge amount. If it's VIP3, that's 280. Just type 280 here. So once you type in 280, it will automatically, okay, you need to come here and select Bitcoin. That's BTC. That's the exchange rate. Once you select BTC, it will now automatically generate the quantity that you need to pay. So this is the quantity you need to pay. You now copy this too. Copy it carefully. Go to this quantity here. Let me erase this. Go to this amount here and paste it. Once you paste it there, you type your information. You can just say CHY 280 points, whichever. So once you do that, you can click on continue. So, but before you do this, okay, let me put in that. Okay, so I'll put back that quantity. So you see now, I've pasted the quantity in Bitcoin that CHY generated for us for $280. I've pasted it there. So it's showing me the equivalent here. It's showing me $290. All right, that's what it's showing me. But CHY platform, they have their own exchange rate. So you shouldn't bother yourself with that. All you need to do is copy that exact quantity that they showed you here. Once you copy this exact quantity, you go here and you paste it and click on continue and pay. Just make sure that before you do this transaction, you have more than enough of this in your balance. Immediately you have enough of this in your balance, then you can make this payment. Once you make the payment, then you now get the transaction information. The transaction information, you can be able to see it somewhere here. If you click on transaction, you can be able to see it here. So for most of the transactions that you have done, you'll be able to see them here. You see their reference. Okay, this one is not showing their reference. Let me see. This one is not showing their reference, but in case this doesn't work, the other way, excuse me, the other way you can be able to do it, after sending it, you can go to blockchain.com. The steps is not so complicated. If you just focus, you'll be able to get it. So you can go to blockchain.com. Just go to blockchain.com. It might look a bit complicated for you because it's your first time, but it doesn't matter. After a while, you get used to it. Hold on. Okay, www.blockchain.com. All right, so this is the blockchain website. So what we came here to do now is to search for the transaction. We came here to search for the transaction that we have just made payment for. All right, so what we are doing, what we can do here now is we go back here, we copy this Bitcoin wallet address, and we go to that blockchain page. Inside here, you see this section, you see search block, search transactions, search hash. So you just paste that wallet address there and click on and press enter. So when we press enter, it's going to search for all the transactions that came to this wallet address. So let's see. So it's showing us two options here, BTC address or this BCH. BCH means Bitcoin Cash, but BTC means Bitcoin, just the main Bitcoin. They have different types of Bitcoin, but this BTC is the main Bitcoin, while BCH is Bitcoin Cash. So just click on the BTC and it will show you whatever transactions that have come to this Bitcoin wallet address. So look at it, it's showing you this, and this is what we are looking for. So this page now will show you, this is the, if you look up here, this is that that wallet address. You can be able to see different transactions that have come in, and your own transaction will be inside here, will be here. So it's for them to take their time and search through. They'll find out your transaction where it is. So basically, this is another way of searching, doing this search. But precisely the correct thing we were supposed to do was, assuming this page, assuming this, let me minimize this a bit. Okay. All right. Assuming this transaction had what is called transaction ID. All right. Assuming it had transaction ID, because every transaction you make on Bitcoin, let's be it sending or receiving, or let me say sending, whenever you're sending Bitcoins to anybody, it has what is called transaction ID. It's a very long alphanumeric code. It's longer than this one that we just used now. It's far longer than it. So you need to copy that code, that very long code, and go to blockchain.com and search for it. So that would have just taken us, if we had used that transaction ID for that particular transaction, it would have taken us directly to that particular transaction. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. It would have taken us directly to that particular transaction. But because here now it's not showing us that, because we've not done any live transaction. That's why we can't get that ID. All right. But assuming we've done a live transaction now, a live payment, we would have gotten the ID. All we do is copy it, go to blockchain and search for it. It will bring us to a page like this, showing that exact transaction. At this point, all you need to do is come up here. You see this URL at the top. Just copy it. Yes. Just copy it. Make sure you copy it carefully. Copy it carefully, because this is the page that shows your transaction, the payment you have made. So copy it. This is like your receipt now. So you go back to this this page now. You see here where they wrote transfer link. That is what you now paste there. You now paste it there. That is now what you paste there in the transfer link. Then recharge type, you select, is it CHY points you want to buy, or is it consumption points you want to buy? You select, maybe it's CHY points. Then you select your country, you're in US, you just select it, select whatever country. Then a screenshot, you need to make a screenshot of that transaction page. I will come back here. You see this page? You have to look for where the transaction is, and you do a screenshot of this page. When you do a screenshot of this page, you come back here and upload it. You click here and look for it somewhere. You saved it in your system and upload it. After that, you put your payment password and you click on recharge. That is how you buy. And within 24 hours, it's not usually up to 24 hours. In a couple of hours, you'll get your CHY points credited to your dashboard. So this is actually how you buy. But if it is someone that is doing registration for the first time, and the person wants to do the registration on his own by himself, all right? Maybe you generated a link and you sent it to the person. Bear it in mind that the person can register and it will come under you directly, fine. But for the person to buy CHY points by himself, the person will, okay, for the person to activate the account, the person cannot convert CHY points to consumption points in that account because it's not yet activated. So what the person can do is to know the CHY points that will be required for the trading and also know the consumption points that will be required for the activation. Then let the person buy them separately. So using this same process I've shown you, what the person will do, if it is maybe VIP3 that the person wants to do, VIP3, the consumption points is $100, while the trading points is 180. That's the CHY points is 180. So the person can first of all buy consumption points of $100. So you just put in 100 here. Just put in 100 here first, and get the information, the quantity, and make payment. But here, under this recharge type, let the person select consumption points. Take note of this, please. Let the person select consumption points. Let's say you have someone that wants to do all this process by him or herself. The person doesn't want you to do it. So after you generate your link and give to the person can be able to buy consumption points that will be required first separately. The consumption points will be credited to his consumption point section. Then you come back again and buy the balance of 180, and you come here and you select CHY points, and you also buy. The same process too. You do the screenshots separately for the two of them and upload differently. So that is it. So at the end of the day, in the person's mind section, 100 consumption points would have been credited, and also 180 CHY points would have also been credited. At that point, the person can now go through the VIP and activate. After that, you now do your trading. So that is for the buying process. But if it's you that is buying it directly, you know what to do. Of course, you don't need to be buying it separately. I only said that for accounts that are registering by themselves, people that want to register by themselves. Okay, we'll go to the withdrawal side. For the withdrawal, you click on withdraw here. Click on withdraw. All right, for the withdrawal, it's about the same thing. You know, for withdrawal, the maximum you can withdraw directly from the system is 400 within every 7 days interval. Within a 7 days interval, the maximum you can withdraw is $400 from the system directly. Okay, but if you're doing P2P transfer, you can do any limit, any amount. So with that being said, before you can come and start doing withdrawals, in Bitcoin, first of all, your Bitcoin wallet, your Bitcoin wallet address must have been saved in your profile. All right. So now look at this. Now this is my own Bitcoin wallet address. So if I copy it carefully, this Bitcoin wallet address, you get it from your local Bitcoins. All right. So if we go to local Bitcoins, where we can be able to get that is okay. We come to wallets again. We go back to wallets. Just hold on a bit. Okay. So under this section, you see, okay, the first one we did was to send. Now this is to receive. See receive here. We click on receive. Receive Bitcoins. Okay. Must be okay. All right. I've not done this level of verification for this account, so I can't see my wallet address. So I need to do a verification for this. There's a verification that they want me to do. That is T1. That is this level. They want me to do this level of verification before I can see my wallet address. But before now, it was showing, but I think they just upgraded their verification system. So I need to complete this identification. I put my address validation and identity verification. Once I do that, they'll now show me my wallet address. So when I get my wallet address, the wallet address will look something like this. This wallet address, I got it from another Bitcoin wallet, but I'm not using that one because you cannot use it in USA. You cannot use that one in the US, and you cannot be able to exchange your Bitcoins for dollars there. So that's why I'm using local Bitcoin. So now this, let's assume maybe we got this now from the local Bitcoin, this wallet address. For you to save it, you go to your profile, sorry, your personal center. On this section where you want, as if you want to log out, click on personal center. All right, in this personal center area, this is where you fill your names, your phone numbers, you see your other information. Here, bank name, that's if you want to use Naira or anything, or you put your bank details, put your own name too. But here, under this BTC section, this is where you now paste the Bitcoin wallet address that you got from local Bitcoins, all right? This is your own receiving Bitcoin wallet address that you can use to receive Bitcoin from anyone, anywhere in the world. So when you paste this here, you come to this section. This is USDT. You just put nil there or no, and you save. Once you save it, this remains in the system. So you have to do this first before going to withdraw. Then once that is saved, you now click on withdraw. Then you see, immediately I come to this section. That Bitcoin wallet address is automatically reflecting here. It's automatically reflecting here. So all I need to do now, for the withdrawals, the minimum you can withdraw is $20 and multiple of 10. Multiple of 10. But if you're doing sorry about that. The kids were making some noise. All right, so so you put in your amount. I said it's a minimum of 20 and multiple of 10. But if you're doing P2P transfer, it's minimum of 20, multiple of 5. So for withdrawal, it's multiple of 10. Take note of that. And the maximum you can do is 400. So let's say I want to do 400, all right? Then I select withdrawal method, BTC, all right? So it automatically generates the quantity in Bitcoin, all right? It has converted the $400 to Bitcoin now. Then remarks, what do you put there? Just withdraw. Then you put your payment password and this. That is all. That's all. So you'll be able to see the information about the withdrawal here. But mind you, there's a 5% withdrawal charge for any direct withdrawal from the system. 5% withdrawal charge, I believe you know that already. So once you do that, you can also, if your transaction history is here, okay, these are some withdrawals I made in the past using Bitcoin, BTC. Initially, to be showing unissued, unissued here, all right? But after it's been sent, it will change to. Oh my God. Okay, so once it is paid, the status will change to issued. So that's it. So what you do, immediately you do that, you create that withdrawal request, you do a screenshot. All right, you do a screenshot of this, of the section of whatever you have. This is the withdrawal request. All right, you do a screenshot of this withdrawal request and you send it to support. The support that is handling BTC withdrawals. Send that screenshot to support. And what else? There's a form. There's a little form that you also need to fill. I think, Robbie, I don't know if you have that. I don't know if you have that form. There's one form that you have to fill. I think I sent it to, let me see.
No, I won't have it.
Okay, I think I'll send it to Brother T before. I'll send it to Brother T before. So let me see if I can forward it to you. So there's something you just fill. You just fill the information. It will ask you for your username, the amount you are withdrawing. It will ask you for your service center, who is your service center, and just that, all those kind of information. Then you submit it along with the screenshot of that withdrawal. Okay, it's not there.
Okay. You can send that later on if you
maybe
find
I can
it.
send it later on. All right, that's it. So I can send that later. So this is basically what you do as you create that withdrawal request, and you now give them some time, and they will credit your Bitcoin wallet. And when they credit it, all you need to do is go back to your local Bitcoin, and you will see that here, right here, the amount has reflected. Whatever monies would have reflected here. So you can also click on your Bitcoin wallet. When you click there, you select wallet, and you can be able to see, you click on transactions. When you click on transactions, you see a history of transactions that have come in like this. All right, so that is basically everything. You see the dates when that transaction came in. You see this is the quantity in Bitcoin, and that is it. So you see it here. At this point, when it hits your account, that is when you can now sell the Bitcoin. You can now come to sell. You can now come to sell, and you sell it. You select USA, select United States, and select United States, and You look for people that can sell, that you can sell to. So all you need to do is, if you look for any dealer, let's say it's this one you want to work with, you click on sell. It will now bring up other information about the person. Then this is more information about the person. You can type in the quantity you want to sell, the amount in dollars, or the amount in BTC. You have, just type it as you see it here, 0.0 blah, 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 depending on what you want. So let's assume maybe you want to do 0.012. So as I'm typing it, it's automatically generating the quantity in dollars, right? So you want to sell this. So when you do that, you now put in a message here and you send. And when you send it, then the person will start to, you can now wait for the person to respond, and you can be able to close that transaction. There will be a request for you to provide your details, where the payments will be made to. So like I said, you need to know first what the seller or what the person is using and which one will be comfortable for you. So now this person is using Payer. Do you have Payer? Do you accept payments from Payer? So you must be able to know what you can accept payments with there, and you select that dealer, and that is what that's where the person will make payments to. So you give the person information. Let's assume maybe you're using the Payer. You give the person the information about your Payer account, and the person will make the payment straight into your Payer account. If it is PayPal, the same thing, and that is how it's done. But above all, when you're using your Bitcoin wallet, you must be very, very careful. One, the security, the passwords you use, you must secure it very properly, and you don't just give it. You don't give it to anyone. Don't let anyone know. Then another thing, when you're doing your transfers, make sure that you triple check the wallet address you're sending the money to, or whatever. Maybe if you want to receive, check your own Bitcoin wallet address to make sure that it is correct, that you have given the correct code. Nothing is missing at the beginning or at the end. Everything is correct. Otherwise, if that transaction should go through and the address is not correct, you can lose that money. You can lose that money. So it's gone. It's gone into thin air. So that's how it is. It's just like you sending a mail to a wrong email address. That email will not go through. So you must make sure that the information you're sending when it comes to wallet address is 100% correct. You must double check it. So that is basically everything on how to do this. But for more information on how to use this, I've just sent you the link. What you need to do is use it and start the registration and go through your verification process. But you can just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and do a quick learning there on how to activate or how to register an account with local Bitcoin. Local Bitcoins. It's local Bitcoins. Local Bitcoin, there's an S at the end, localbitcoins.com. So you go to YouTube and you learn step by step how to also do it. Let that also guide you. So once you have studied that process and you've done your registration and you've done your verification, gotten your verification approved, that is all. I think that's all about it. So at this point, if you have any questions, I will welcome them.
Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So,
thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, regarding the withdrawal, there was a time actually that I was able to generate a Bitcoin wallet address with one of the services here. And I initiated a withdrawal with HENG, but it got to the point where they said they showed a certain figure, they showed a service charge and a message that says dispatched. And that is how far I was able to go. And I don't think I got the money or any other information regarding that. So what do you think I should do now? I just tried it to see how it works. That was many months ago, around the July or so, but it didn't go through.
Okay.
So,
Wow. That's a long time ago. And you didn't do anything about it? You didn't follow up on it?
no, I didn't.
Oh.
It was an experimental kind of thing. Yeah,
Okay,
just for about $20 withdrawal. So I just wanted to know how it works. And I didn't learn anything from that.
Okay, the quantity was at least up to $20 and above, right?
Just $20.
$20, okay. So all you need to do is contact support. Do a screenshot of that. The withdrawal request, like I showed you. You do a screenshot of that withdrawal request, then you contact support on the number that treats BTC. There's a number that actually treats BTC. So I think Mr. Eric can be able to show you that.
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right. So you contact that number and just do a screenshot of that particular issue, that particular Bitcoin request, and send to them. And you write them and tell them what the issue was. You put the dates and everything. Of course, the dates will be showing there, and they should know what happened to it.
All right. So this is something I can do with WhatsApp, or
yes,
it be
on WhatsApp.
Physically on WhatsApp.
It's on WhatsApp. The support is on WhatsApp. Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Okay. So, are you clarified on everything, or you have some more questions?
Well, what I will say is for me, the information is a lot. So what I would want to do is just like you suggested, give us time, or rather me, I don't know, this one is better than me when it comes to things like this. So I will have to take my time and look at it, probably go on YouTube and get some more information before I can figure out if I have a question. I have to understand it to an extent in order to know whether I need more clarifications. But I want to say that you are a good teacher. You did a good job. And I'm not surprised. Most witnesses are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's absolutely true.
Your presentation. I got all the information I need. So I should be able to replicate most of the things you mentioned here.
Okay.
There were certain things I learned that I didn't know before, but now I think I can handle it based on the information you've just released to us.
Okay.
Well, that means I'm fine. If you can do it, then I'm good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I saw something like CHAH as one of the sellers and buyers of Bitcoin, on the list of the US provider. Do I call them providers? Yeah, that showed on the screen, and we're already using CHAH here, and it's a very good service, right?
Yeah.
So that will do for us.
Oh, that's beautiful.
When I sign up with that, I'll be able to link up.
That means you already have your money in your pocket already.
Yeah, we've been using CHAH here. It's a very interesting service, and they're very good, really.
Yeah, yeah.
When we want to transfer money quickly, yeah, that's what we use.
Wow.
And then we also saw Zelle.
Yes, they have Zelle. Yeah.
They work mostly with banks.
Yes.
Can I needed some clarification about when you said the withdrawal minimum is 400. What is that about?
Maximum, the withdrawal maximum within 7 days interval.
Is it from Chimo?
Yes, on that if you're withdrawing directly from the website. We have two ways you can withdraw. One is when you're withdrawing directly from the website. That means you have come here to click on this withdraw. Once you click on this withdraw, that means you're withdrawing directly from the system. So whatever you do here, the maximum you can do within a 7 days interval is 400. All right. But if you're doing P2P transfer, that means here, you come here and you click P2P transfer. All right. Now this P2P transfer, you can withdraw any, okay, let me not use the word withdraw. You can transfer any amount. You can transfer any amount.
Okay.
Either to maybe your upline or your service center, and the person pays you cash.
Okay. All right. I understand.
Okay. Okay.
So have they been able to come up with a system whereby you can transfer cheap points to somebody outside your network? Is that possible now?
Okay.
I asked this question because Eric was telling me sometimes that is not possible when I was toying with the idea of using cheap points to make purchases.
Okay. Okay. That option for now, I think, is exclusive to service centers, service center owners. So for some service centers, maybe like you have someone that wants to make a withdrawal, and the person is not on that particular service center, but is in a country where his service center is not located there. So they cannot do P2P transfer. So you can write to support and tell them you want to do, that's before that, you should have already contacted the service center within that country, just like what I wanted to establish between you and Chantel. All right. So you establish the communication and you get the service center username. You then write to support and tell them you want to transfer XYZ amount to Chantel. They will now request for KYC, know your customer. So you take your ID, you snap with your ID, and they will tell you what to do anyway. So once you do that verification, it's done once. And after that, they will do the transfer to Chantel or to the user name of the service center. Then the service center pays you in cash. That is active, that is available right now. You can do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right. Let me ask my own questions, Zev.
My boss.
You know, it got to a point that the language was beyond me. Two of you were understanding yourself and I was lost. Started talking about Cash App. I don't know what Cash App means.
No problems. You will eventually. Hello? My own network. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't hearing you guys for some time.
Okay. I was saying that for me and you, what I would need from you is proper guide. Welcome back.
He's muted.
You are still muted.
Okay, sorry. It's like someone okay, I have to go and check it out.
All right.
Sorry.
So I was saying that what I would need from you is proper guidance on how to get my own Bitcoin wallet.
Okay.
The explanations you gave about how to withdraw, how to buy, I got those, but they might need some fine tuning there. But my first point would be to get a Bitcoin wallet first.
Okay.
That's what I will need your guidance. It might not be now. You and I, we can find another time to get that done.
Okay.
But please, that's one thing you will help me do.
Okay.
From then, we can now do the others. I hope it's something you can help me do.
For you, you don't need to use local Bitcoins like them because they are in a foreign country and they need to look for dealers and all that. So you can just use Luno. Luno,
Okay.
you see the conversion to Naira easily there. You see it right there. Once you access your Luno account, you see your Naira equivalent, and you can buy or sell Bitcoins directly there. You don't need to look for dealers. You just click on buy. They'll sell to you at their own exchange rate. You click on sell, they'll sell to you at their own exchange rate. And that's it.
All
You
right.
pay it into any of your bank accounts. You add your bank account information and you get it credited. That's it. Within 24 hours, it's there.
That's beautiful then.
Yeah.
In that case, you might have to send me a link to the
Yes.
Luno. Is it
Yes.
Luno or Nuno?
Luno, L-U-N-O.
Luno.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll send you the Luno link right away.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, my boss.
And thank you again for, it was just yesterday, we called on you, you made out time, and you've spent almost an hour and a half with us here.
Wow.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. It's
Thank
highly
you.
appreciated.
Thank you, my
Thank
boss. And thank you, my madam.